I want to do a quick message to you and talk to you about limiting disappointments because it seems that what's happening in these crazy, unpredictable times, there's a lot of disappointments. There's a lot of things that are not going as planned. People are losing their job. I know a friend of mine just his restaurant just closed and he lost his job and he goes, listen, I can't focus on anything. My wife's upset. She's crying. I've got to figure this out. And that's happening. Businesses. I just talked to a friend of mine today at the gym, and his restaurant was starting to go forward. Now it's going back, and everyone's concerned. And you've got to learn to limit those disappointments, or even on a more of a simple scale. We had a great family vacation planned, and now with this new COVID-19 in California, they're closing all the beaches. So I had to tell my daughter that all of our plans had changed, and she was disappointed. And I took this opportunity to talk about limiting disappointments. And what I mean by that is, of course, when you're feeling disappointed, it happens and you go through those emotions. But don't let those emotions and that disappointment go into the next day or the next day. Because if it goes into the next day, then the following day, it starts to begin a downward spiral and you start to move downward instead of upward. And you have to learn to manage and put a time frame on it. If especially heartache. Heartache is probably the hardest one. If someone breaks up with you, and those are difficult times. And I understand that, and I've been through it. And when I was writing my book, Think It, Act It, Become It, a friend of mine, her name was Rochelle, and she was getting engaged, and then all of a sudden the engagement was off and her boyfriend broke up with her and she was so devastated. She's like, Jason, I'm never going to be able to get over this. I'm never going to find anybody new. And I go, Rochelle, stop for a minute. Never is a long time. I mean, think about it. Do you think you're going to, in a year from now, you might be able to find somebody new? And she goes, and she's changed her state. And she goes, and a year from now, she goes, a year is a long time. I go, I know. She goes, maybe in 6 months. She goes, I'm going to be sad for 6 months and then I'm going to find somebody new. This is how she was talking. And you know what? It happened. It happened. And within 6 months, she found somebody new. They fell in love and now they're happily married. Her whole life has changed. So I want to encourage you that hope comes in the morning. It says it in the Bible. And so when you're going through difficult times, understand that they will pass. And to manage your state, put a time frame on it. It's okay to be disappointed. Just don't let it create a downward cycle, because that'll help you. Hope this words help you. Have a great day. God bless, and great things are going to happen for you. I believe that.